What up, what up, what up, what up, party people? It is your girl, your homie, Miss Breezy, coming to you with another stream. Before we get started, below, there is my follower goal. I am on the road to 50 followers. I'm on the road to becoming an affiliate on Twitch. That means if you are watching me on YouTube or Facebook, I need y'all to do whatever you can to get your friends, your family, your co-workers, and tell them, hey, come check out Breezy. Today I'm talking about one of my favorite shows, that being Power. Look at you, Hoagie. Appreciate the notification on Twitterer. Today's gonna be a low-key stream. I actually might turn this into a half just chatting stream. Appreciate it. Love you, Hoagie. You're the best. You're the MVP. So, the show I'm getting into is called, of course, again, it's called Power. A lot goes on in this show. A lot. Oh my God, Hoagie! You need to watch it. It is so good. I'm not gonna get into what the show episodes and stuff have been about, but I'm gonna tell you about the characters in the show. Yes, I need you to get on it, bro. I need you to get on it. At least watch season 1. At least watch season 1. Yes. If I'm telling you to watch it, you should watch it. Definitely. You can watch it's on Hulu if you have Hulu. Yeah, it was on Stars. Yep, it's on Stars. Yes, it's on Hulu, so you'll be able to watch it. Yes, of course you have everything. Not all of us are lucky to have everything. And yeah. But again, thank you. I know he not in the chat, but we had this discussion in his stream last night. Awkward Vegas, again, if you... I know. I was just playing. But Vegas, thank you for following. I know you're not in the chat or the stream. I know you're probably watching, but you're not in the chat. But thank you for the follow. I know he'll be streaming here relatively soon, I think. Let me look. They say this is a big rich town. So how's your day been, Hoagie, while I do this? They say this is a big rich town. Okay. So I think, wait, it's 3:24. I'm 2 hours ahead of you then. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get started talking about the characters from the show Power. Dark in here, hope. I work from home and have 4 months inside. I bet. Listen, I'm about to invest and try to get me a third monitor. I don't know how that's gonna work, but we'll figure it out then. Woo! Be able to see my face because I know it's dark. They say it's a big rich town. But anyway, we're gonna dive, as Be Fresh like to say, dive right in to the world of Power characters. Not the show itself, but the characters within the show. Okay, so the first character we have is, yeah, Vegas just went live. I saw that and I was like, wow. They say it's a big rich town. First character we're gonna get into is James Ghost St. Patrick. Ghost is his nickname, but his government name is James St. Patrick. Go by many aliases: Ghost, Jamie, Uncle G, Jimmy. I don't know where Jimmy come from. Jimmy come from. James St. Patrick is the for the purposes of season one, the owner of the popular nightclub, and later on he campaigns to be the next lieutenant governor of New York. He is in the original series. Before I get into the characters, there is the original series Power, and then there's Power Book 2 called Ghost. I have to, that'll be another time, another stream. But and then there's Book 3, Raising Kanan. Book 4, which is called Force, and that will be one of the characters that I'm gonna get into in a minute. Tommy Egan. That'll be his show essentially with the Force. But James St. Patrick, a Ghost, is portrayed by the wonderful, amazingly talented Omari Hardwick. He played the hell out this role. I loved every bit of him playing Ghost. He is this drug. He basically in this show, for the majority of the show, he's playing a double life, where on the outside, in the public eye, basically, he is this nightclub owner trying to better the neighborhood of where he lives in this lavish penthouse. Him, his wife, and at this point, three kids, Tariq, Yasmin, and Raina. And he's just doing, again, in the public eye, he's basically showing that he can come from the streets and make it big and be a successful businessman. The flip side to that is his other personality, which is Ghost. Ghost is this drug dealing kingpin that doesn't take no for an answer, will do anything to protect his family. If anybody comes and crosses his family, this includes his best friend Tommy, that Ghost will have to do what he needs to do to protect his family. And the reason that he has the nickname Ghost is because when if he had to go and somebody, he would go handle that and then be out of there before like the police or somebody else shows up. And by the time the police and stuff will show up, they wouldn't know who did it. That's why he has the nickname Ghost, because he go in, do what he need to do, come out before anybody could see him. So we're gonna talk through some stuff about Ghost and we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna go through a few of them. I'm gonna probably go through Ghost, Tasha, Tommy, and probably Angela. This particular part of the stream, and then next week I'll go through everybody else that's in season 1, and then we'll start discussing what I didn't like, what I did like in season 1, and other things like that. So James St. Patrick was born in Queens, New York, and was raised by his father, who at that point owned his own nightclub. And the fact that his father had owned a nightclub, it inspired Ghost to want to open his own nightclub. One of the people he was particularly before he meets Tommy. One of the people that he was particularly to was his uncle Gabe. They didn't in the show. I will say in the show, I don't think they really dived into Ghost and Gabe's relationship as much as I think they should have. Wherever Uncle Gabe would be around, but needless to say, they've always had a close relationship. Somewhere down the line, James stops a couple of people from beating up his now brother / best friend Tommy Egan, who basically had moved to the neighborhood. He was the only white boy, which I'll get more into him in a minute. He was the only white boy in the neighborhood, so a couple of black kids jumped him and beat him up, and Ghost stopped him, and that's how they became friends. And later on down that line, Ghost's dad was killed by some drug dealers who his father attempted to report to the cops for harassment. As a result of that, Ghost left his old house and moved in with Tommy. However, it was still a good idea because they struggled to survive within living on the streets, basically. That whole ordeal caused him and Tommy to have to start selling drugs on them. And once they start selling on the corner, they meet Kanan and another guy called Breeze. So before he got into the drug game, he was always known as James or Jamie or whatever name you wanted to call him. But when he started selling drugs, he had to go by the nickname Ghost, because he would disappear from a situation before the police could spot him. While in school, he meets this girl by the name of Angela Valdez, who is technically his childhood sweetheart. And they dated throughout high school, even though Angela's parents hated Ghost. And then once they graduated from high school, Angie went to this college by the name of Choate. This is going to come up later on in the series, so this is why I'm giving you the backstory. So Angie goes off to Choate, and they never see each other again. Season 1, I'm just started season 1 in a minute. So Breeze was always known as a strong leader between all of them, but he wasn't really that smart. He put all his every time Breeze went to make a decision, it always put Kanan, Tommy, and Ghost in danger, no matter what the situation was. While they were still in high school, however, Ghost came up with a plan to kill Breeze. Ghost and Kanan crept up to Breeze's apartment while he was watching. That's funny. While he was watching Jeopardy. Ghost offered Breeze the chance to join his plan, but Breeze ultimately rejected it. And Ghost had no other choice. He ended up being the one to kill Breeze. And so, with Breeze being dead, Kanan now takes over the operations between him, Ghost, and Tommy. As a young dude, he ends up meeting this another girl by the name of Tasha Green, and they end up getting married and having 3 kids. Again, Tariq and Raina, and then Yasmin. I gotta go holler at. I'm gonna press pause for a minute. I gotta go holler at Vegas real quick. And he's playing Outlast, which is funny. 'Cause he, Lous, yes. Diamonds on my neck. Sorry, I had to. Someone is in a certain rapper stream too. Oh, you or oh yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm talking through everything that's going on with the character, but I'm also looking down at Vegas. Yeah, this is gonna be a relatively short stream. I'll probably do about 40. I got another maybe 10 minutes, 10 20 minutes, and then we're gonna go over the Vegas stream. We'll dive into it more next week, Hoagie. Lord have mercy. Anyway, I'm gonna finish up talking with first half of Ghost, and then we can just talk and up until like the 45-minute mark, and then we'll go over to Vegas and hang out with Vegas. Sorry. Hoagie, you wrong for that. Anyway, let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up talking about the pre power for Ghost. Pre power for Ghost. For whom the bell tolls. Anyway, we're gonna finish up to pre-power with the character for Ghost. Where am I? Oh yeah, Ghost and Tasha meet. They had like 3 kids: Tariq, Yasmin, and Raina. Ghost had plans to expand his business, but Kanan would not go for it at all. And Kanan was his main obstacle in his plans for moving forward. Kanan was a young high-head drug dealer and was content with what he had. This really caused Ghost to wonder what to do about him, as Tasha told Ghost to kill Kanan, but he loved him too much like a big brother to do so, and instead put Kanan in prison with Tasha aiding him in the act. Now free to fulfill his plans, Ghost and Tasha used all the money they made on the drug corner to buy parking lots and then laundromats. Ghost then fulfilled his plan of opening a nightclub, which was at first it was called JSP, but then they ended up changing the name to Truth. We're gonna rate him in a minute. Ow! Burping, it hurts. Open a nightclub, which he's been dreaming to do and wanting to do for years. Whereas Tommy, of course, still only in that street mindset, only wanted it to clean the money, basically clean the dirty money. So another character that's gonna come up is the character of Julio. Boy, Julio was my dog. Julio became the third in command, but originally Julio was part of the street gang, and Ghost managed to get him out of it and paid for his freedom and having Julio come work for Ghost. That is all pre-power. Now I'm gonna dive into, because we're only 27 minutes in. Lord Jesus. So now we're diving into season 1. Season 1. All right, season 1 for Ghost. So I can try to picture what the pilot episode looked like. So we get this video montage of Ghost getting ready to go to the opening of his nightclub Truth. We see him trying to pick out a suit and pick his shoes, pick his watch, pick his basically all his accessories to go along with the suit that I'm sure he picked out. So then the next thing we get is a full introduction to Ghost and Tasha, which I'll get into her tomorrow. Again, this is probably going to be a relatively short stream. So Ghost is first walking into Truth with his wife Tasha. Ghost has a walk around of his nightclub. Basically, he the whole boss of the club, so he making sure everything is running smoothly. We get and meet his right hand at the club, his promoter, Santos, Mentos, Cantos. and he tells him that the club is doing great, making steady pay. The opening and the maximum amount is great. It's rocking, it's packed, but all the things that promoter tells the nightclub owner is basically what Cantos told Ghost. All this is going on until we meet another character, Sean, and he tells Ghost, "Hey, Tommy needs you down in the basement of the nightclub." Ghost, okay. He didn't say nothing. He just turned and walked out. So Ghost gets down there to the. Well, I did say I wasn't gonna get into it, but basically that first, I want to say like the first 10 minutes, 20 minutes maybe, is Ghost and Tommy having an interaction. You'll notice the complete difference with he in the nightclub. He's known as James. He's known as Mr. St. Patrick. But when he down there in the basement with Tommy, you see the change. He's Ghost. Like he the drug dealing kingpin. But like I said, I'll get into it more next week once I get through all the characters. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do this real quick before we go over and raid Red Vegas. The character of Angela Valdez. Angela is a government for the FBI and is the lover of James Patrick. She's the childhood friend of Tommy and James, and all three of them basically grew up in the same neighborhood. Her and Ghost and Tommy, her and Ghost dated throughout high school. She ended up leaving to go study abroad, where she studied law and left all her contacts with James for 18 years. And after 18 years, they finally reunite and rekindle what they had. Angela Valdez is played by the wonderful and great, amazing Leela Lauren. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just read who the characters, a brief thing who the characters are, and then I'll go into detail about it next week. Tasha St. Patrick, or now known as Tasha Green, is played by the wonderful Naturi Naughton, and she is the wife of James St. Patrick and has 3 kids: Tariq, Marina, and Yasmin. She's a bit of a diva and a strong believer in her husband's rise to the drug empire. However, she begins to question his choices as he begins to act around her and the kids due to him and Angela being reunited. Tasha got a lot going on, so I'm diving into that next week. Then we have Ghost's best friend and hothead himself, Thomas Patrick Egan, and he is played by Joseph Sikora. He's the best friend of James Ghost, as well as his business partner. They have been brothers since childhood, both having grown up in the same neighborhood. Where, again, I mentioned it when I was talking about Ghost. Ghost was the one who saved Tommy from being beaten up by bullies, as he was the only white kid in the area. Loki! Alright, then we have, this is all season 1 characters. I'm gonna do season 1, season 2, and on to season 6, and then eventually getting into Power Book 2. so on and so forth. Anyway, season one character Greg Knox. He is an FBI agent and member of the Lobos Division team, if that makes sense. He also appeared as supporting actor throughout season one, an anti-hero minor antagonist in season two, anti-villain turned protagonist in season three. He was the posthumous protagonist as his death was the center stage for season four. Greg Knox is played by Andy Bean. Then we have Josh Cantos. Cantos was the manager of James Ghost nightclub Truth until he decided to align himself with an enemy, Simon Stern, to steal Truth from Ghost and become the owner. Cantos was played by Adam. Frankie was obviously, I ain't had no information on him. Carlos Ruiz was a Hispanic drug kingpin and a friend of Ghost. He worked inside the same drug distribution network as Ghost and is the leader of the Soldado Nation. Julio. We're gonna talk about my boy Julio. They ain't put no info for Julio. Boy, I thought that was me. They put no info for my boy Julio. Sean is the son of Kanan. He worked for Ghost as his driver and basically learned the business through Ghost and Tommy. And then, of course, my last one that I have up is Holly Weaver. She is the intent girlfriend. This is season one now. She's the intent girlfriend of Tommy Egan. Holly worked at Truth as a waitress, and she begins to play hard to get with Tommy and justifies why he wants her. She encourages Tommy to look at the bigger picture, to rise above more for her and his gains. So if we're diving into the supporting characters, we have that's why, because it's Agent Julio and Felipe Lobos. The next character I have up is Kanan Stark, played by the notorious 50 Cent. Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. They say it's a big rich town. Yeah. I just come from the boys' part. I gotta listen to that song when I get through. Of course, Kanan is the mentor slash boss slash enemy of Ghost and Tommy. They grew up. Ghost, Tommy, Kanan, Breeze, all of them grew up together in Queens. So if there's anybody who knows Ghost and Tommy better than, we'll do it like this. If there's anybody that knows Ghost and Tommy well, it is Kanan. I'm trying to get it pulled up. I said this is going to be a short stream, but I feel like this is going to go at least to an hour. Kanan Stark was one of the main antagonists for Power. He was a fellow drug dealer and Ghost's former mentor turned rival. He was set up by Ghost and Tasha to go to prison for 10 years. He served as the hidden main antagonist in season 1. One of the main antagonists for seasons 2 and 3. One of the 2 secondary antagonists turned anti-hero in season 4. One of the main protagonists, anti-villain in season 5, and the posthumous overarching antagonist in season 6. And that's Kanan Stark. And who else we got? We ain't gonna do Peak Singles. Keisha. We'll do Keisha, Simon, Cooper, Julio, and Lobos. Lakeisha Grant, played by the amazing Lala Anthony. Lakeisha is is Tasha's best friend. I think they grew up together. It depends. Oh, there you go. I was about to have to alert just to look it up. Alright, yeah, Lakeisha Grant was the second-hand keeper, best friend of Tasha St. Patrick. She gives short, solid advice to Tasha about her relationship from time to time and claims Tasha is losing Sean when his eyes are open about the type of woman she may be by his father. Although Keisha has the same build of twosome and beauty, she is disregarded by most men. Again, she's played by Lakeisha Grant is played by Lala Anthony. And then we have Simon Stern. Simon Stern is an antagonist and rival of James St. Patrick. He is a nightclub manager and attempts to steal truth from up under Ghost. Simon Stern is played by Victor Garber, which you may have seen him in countless movies. One that comes to mind automatically is the Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella with Whitney Houston, Brandy, Whoopi Goldberg, that whole cast. And then we have the ultra annoying that needs to go already, Cooper Saxe. Cooper Saxe is one of the main antagonists for the show Power. He is a U.S. attorney for the FBI. Yeah, I will say this about Cooper Saxe. Saxe got to go. I don't know how in the world he has managed to stay alive this long, because Saxe got to go. Like, for real. Saxe has got to go. Saxe has got to go. Saxe has got to go. Saxe has got to go, because he done tried so hard to take down Ghost and couldn't and hadn't. And I can't wait for season 2 of Power Book 2, because I need to know what's gonna be next for old Cooper Saxe. Because baby, he got to go. Saxe got to go though. Saxe has got to go. Well, that's low enough for Julio. I'm going to read Felipe Lobos. Again, this is all season 1 characters. And one of the supporting characters his name is Felipe Lobos. Felipe Lobos is a Mexican major Mexican drug trafficker and one of the main antagonists for the show Power. He is the leader of the Lobos cartel. He is the former boss and main supplier for Ghost. He is what is this character? What is this actor name? Lobos is played by Enrique Marciano, and boy, Lobos will have you. Hoagie, yeah, I know you probably lurking or probably listening at the same time. I will tell you whenever you start watching the show, look out for this character, Felipe Lobos. He'll be in a lot of scenes with Ghost and Tommy talking about business. Lobos will have you laughing, and he just had you rolling and just like, why are we dealing with this dude? But yeah, that's Felipe Lobos. And then my last one I got for season 1 is Julio Gramano. He is the right-hand man of Tommy and Ghost before he left the drug. He is a former member of the Toros Locos and is Cuban American. He is played by J.R. Ramirez. And that, my friends, is the basic information that we would need to know for the show Power. I can't wait to start diving into this show. So I did about 40 minutes of rambling and talking and pausing and listening to Vegas all this whole time. So we're gonna go and raid Sir Awkward. We're going to go raid my boy Vegas. And I'm gonna pull up his stream. I'm gonna thank Cops on. Okay. I'm gonna go over to Vegas. Probably tomorrow's stream. I know tomorrow's stream is just chatting. We're gonna chat about whatever topics I can think up and just talk about leading up to I probably watch SmackDown instead of Dynamite because I got Dynamite recorded, and I can just talk about Dynamite Monday when we get back into the full just wrestling talk Monday. Hopefully, I'll be over this cold and I can have my throat back from all this coughing. So I appreciate those of y'all that I know that's lurking and watching. We're gonna go over and check out the Ambassador of Awkward, the Warden of Weird, my friend, my homie. I don't remember. It's just this. I want to say it's just that, but I don't think it is. Hold on. Awkward. There you go. Go check out my dude, my homie, Awkward Vegas. Tell him Breezy sent you over, and go hang with him. He's a cool dude. He's a variety streamer. He does all types of video games, and he does music on the side. He's a dope rapper. He has music out. His mixtape is fire. I like his. I love his mixtape, I should say. And then he does songs for Chucks over on Chucks' channel. So I gotta get over to my creative dashboard so I can go raid him. And we about to go watch him play Outlast, and so I can go laugh at him, and hopefully he'll jump out his skin at some point. I know that sounds mean. But it is what it is. Oh, let me do this too. Since he was so kind and doing that for me, go follow my boy Hoagie. He on the road to affiliate as well, but go holler at Hoagie to again tell him Breezy sent you. And let's get both of us to affiliate. Let's get both of us. Yeah. So again, my follower goal right now is at 22 followers. Let's get it on up there so I can go on and get affiliate. They say it's a big rich child. Yeah. Just come from the police spot. Oh, let me shout out. Elena. I'm going to get my girl Nova. Oh, some shit. Good. Go and get my girl. Yeah, let's go to raid Vegas and make. Come on, let's go. About to go raid Vegas. About to go raid Vegas because I was gonna go raid Elena, but she done already raided. Let's go raid Vegas. Let's go raid. We're gonna go raid my homie Vegas. Again, tell him Breezy sent you over. Go hang out, watch him play some Outlast, cause he funny. Doom, 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 doom. Are we ready? Are we ready to read?